The ADT opener is a first bag teaspoon single opener with many opportunities to do teaspoon doubles and possibly a C-spin. The first bag is built as shown. The second bag of the ADT opener is this. It has a 100% build rate, so you can always build it. From here, depending on your cue, you can either freestyle a T-spin or continue on with the opener. You will only be able to continue on with the opener about 60% of the time. In this case, I have to freestyle. And so you just go to 6-3 and you play the game, you know? Do normal 6-3 things. Let's go back to the beginning. First bag. Second bag. Oh, wait, no, sorry, the second bag. And now, here is the official third bag. Now, sadly it skins, but it does set up a C-spin, which you can set up anyway. However, the way that has just been shown is 100%. You can wait to take the other T-spin so you can combo it, or you can take it and then set up a fractal. This is one of the continuations on how to stack the fractal. There are other ones. Some are better than others. This one isn't that good, because you have to waste another piece in the next bag. But you end with this, which can be turned into an Imperial Cross. Now, miscellaneous things, there is an 8-line DC route you can take. And there are two ways you can build it. You can build it like this. Never mind, wait, no. Like this, which has a 95% chance to be PC. Or you can build it like this. I did not build it right. You can also build it like this, there you go. And this also has a 95% PC chance. Here's one of the solves. There's also another, there are a bunch of other solves. Like that one. There is, I believe, this one, I think we can, yep, there's that one. There's a lot of different solves. Now, besides from that, there's also some other miscellaneous things. If you get early eye, you can set up a teaspoon double, and then you can build a teaspoon triple. Now the residue after this can be turned into TKI. Or alternatively into like some like weird DPC looking shape. Which I think you get like here. And you can do this. And after this, I'll don't know. You just do something. That's it for 82 opener. However, there's 82 opener 2, the sequel. 82 opener 2 has 2 different routes you can take in the first bag. Horizontal TSS or vertical TSS. We'll be covering both, but I will first show horizontal. Sadly, the first bag has a skim in it, which is a consistent theme between the 82 openers. And after the second bag, you have a very freestylable board that you can kind of just do anything with. You can just stop the opener entirely and freestyle from here. However, there's a 100% bag, which I managed to build in a way that it's harder to build. There we go. And then from here, this bag is about 94%, I think, or something like that. Doesn't really matter. This was just labbed just so you could, like, have it labbed. And another skim, sadly. Let's see, yep. And this is 95%, I think. Or like 90%? I'm not sure. It's... It has a build rate. Now going back to the other alternative version, take the vertical TSS. This is the kill opener version. It just like, or I guess opener main version. Is you now set up a C-spin. You could take the C-spin, however you actually can send more attack if you don't and you just like build up a setup like this. You can be left with a very nice board. Now here's the problem with this opener. It just dies. For on this case, if I was to get Z, or early Z, this would essentially just be dead. You wouldn't be able to do like anything with it. Which is a huge problem. Making this opener almost unusable. And in cases like that, I would suggest attempting to convert it into like this, into another C-spin. This is also coincidentally the one where you can send the most lines with it. That's all for 82 opener 2. Now there is a third 82 opener. The build rate is a bit lower. There's only one route in the first bag, and it's this. The second bag is 100%, and is this. These been set up with an OSC ball. The third bag is 100%. You can wait for gravity, and depending on what piece you have, you can see if you have an S or Z piece in the next queue, you can build a 14-line PC setup. With this, like, move like a box on the right side if I can make the box. That is the thing. There we go. If you make a box on this side and take the T-spin, this is a, I believe, 100% PC chance, or something close to it. I do not know the solves to this because I personally do not use it, and that doesn't really count because I used a piece in the next bag. Alright, we'll try to get this to work. But I'm sure if you have PC Vision, you can solve this. And now we're on to ADT Opener 4. This isn't used almost at all, but here it is. The idea of this opener is to, I guess it's just to set up like this. I'm not sure if this is 100% or not, like the setup I made. It's just one of the setups that was labbed for this. It isn't really that complete, but you know, it exists. I'm not going to really cover it in much more detail. I guess I could go back and cover alternative bags. Like stuff like that, and then you set up a TSD. It's not the greatest. Next up we have ADT spin. I'm not sure if I really should have named it ADT spin or not, but it's named, I can't change that. This doesn't really have very much idea with it, except for you're supposed to just make this, and then this one is also definitely not complete. So next will be Duck TSS. This is one of my meme openers. And it's called that because it resembles a duck after you do the T-spin single in the first bag. This is a 94% PC chance for 8-line. Next up we have ADT TD. Not exactly sure what to call it. That's essentially what it is. This is just kind of a mid TD opener. Not even sure if you get the P, and this isn't even a TD, I guess. It is just a TS in some cases. Alright, next we have ADT Spin 2. Sequel to ADT Spin. This one isn't that special, if I'm being honest. Let's try to actually build it in one bag. It is this, and this I think is probably better than the original ADT Spin. We can set up, I don't know, something like this. It's not good, it will never be used. I made it because I was bored. Now we have a queue for it. Okay, we have the Garfield card cannon. I'm not really sure if that's actually the name I was gonna give it or not, but it's this setup. And this is the second bag. depending on what your cue is, you can make. Actually, I think is it this? I think it might be just this, but depending on your cue, you can make a different continuations. Because I have I before L, I will be making this continuation. We take a T-spin single and go for a C-spin. If you have L before I, you can instead count to 4. Always. It just has the 100% count to 4 chance, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. But if you had that, you'd do that. Next, we